Hello, how's it going? I'm thinking I'll get 60 agility now, maybe 59 if I can't make it quite to 60. Then I might do something else, maybe green dragons. Hey Ava, where have I been? Mostly video editing, I guess, and AFK, yeah, vlogs, but 76 wood cutting. There's a new video coming out in 3 hours, I think. 3.5 hours. You like the change in the world they did? Yeah, I mean, I'm neutral about it. I think there's some good things to it for sure. Game feels more alive. Yeah, I'm in that as well. Hopefully the servers work better now as well. With only one, I don't know how they changed up the hosting. Feel like that was a mistake during members. They added too many worlds, which fizzled things out. Maybe, yeah. I think it was good for the first few weeks. Since they didn't know how like wild the player base would go. Could have been a disaster if they had too little worlds. I had a decent camera angle here last time. I can't remember how it was. Something like this. Hey, Stevo. I just find it weird. There were so many more people online in free to play for weeks, and in members it dropped really fast. Yeah, I don't know. I guess a lot of people were excited for the upcoming update. And free to play is also kind of magical, I would say. More exciting when players fight for things. Yeah, I think that's also true. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the special attack patch doesn't take too long. A grant. Think Bazaars isn't that precise update, so people are unclear on roadmap. Yeah, we should really get some kind of ETA, I feel like. Or and like they did mention a roadmap, but I haven't seen it yet, so I guess it hasn't been done yet. Plus PKing can't be a thing with too many worlds. Yeah, it does help PKing as well if it's only a few worlds or the less it is. And makes things in wilderness more dangerous as well. Like doing green dragons is now, well, it's more contested, but it's also easier for PKers to find you. And I think that's a good thing, to be honest. We don't care about worlds, but put ads in for updates. Yeah, it would be nice to have something like more communication. Hey, MPG. Oh yeah, we got 1250 total finally, so that's pretty cool. Pretty big milestone for me. I guess I'm going to slowly go for 1300, but I'm not like hyped about it. I don't know why I was hyped about 1250, but seemed like a decent milestone. Yeah, 1250 is nice. I guess it's around like 1200 when you start to feel actually quite high level. We're still missing rune crafting from base 50, but that won't take too long. I'm just mostly waiting to see if I can buy like 10 more glories. Oh, someone doing a clue outside the arena. Hey Jeffrey, have I been playing since release? I started like 10 days after release, so kinda. Hey EOD, hey, you have a cutter? Honestly, rune crafting is worth waiting for updates. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna stay at 50 forever. I can't see who it is. Like, I'll probably do rune crafting once Abyss is out after. But yeah, it's a very long time. The glider method is actually legit if you want to use the book. Yeah, Abyss is like 1.5 years, right? Yeah, it might be even more. I mean, it's like 1.5 years without if they made the update as fast as they could, or as fast as Jagex said. So it's actually gonna be like 2 3 years at least, probably. Your homeworld got removed. Yeah, that sucks. I saw someone was complaining about their homeworld being removed as well. I think it was world 16 or something, or 17. You just want Slayer and you're super happy. Yeah, I feel the same. I think Slayer will be content for years. Farming's also alright. I'm not a huge fan of farming, but it's gonna be exciting either way when it gets released. But yeah, I feel like once we get Slayer, it doesn't matter how long the updates take after that. Slayer is gonna be a long grind and it's also going to be a lot of things to do. like farming abyssal demons forever, basically. Same with barrows as well. Like barrows is such a big update. You love that it gives you something to do every hour or minutes. You Yeah, I can see that with farming. Oh no, please don't poison me. Oh my god, why me? Why me? Does the poison wear off if we just eat it? If we tank it? Oh my god. Ready for 3 years of Slayer? Yeah, I guess we have to bank, basically. Castle Wars is good endgame content too. Yeah, we should definitely host like weekly or the poison isn't that bad. I guess we could tank it. I'm already on my way to the bank, so might as well. Yeah, we should host some Castle War events. I don't think it's gonna be like up all the time, but that's also gonna help with player numbers, I feel like. Is it treasure? Anyone know when? I think it's like May '05 or something. So like around the same time as Sparrows, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's not too bad. And Teleblock is around that time as well. I think it's slightly later in '05. So that's gonna help a lot with PKing too. Yeah, let's get at least 59 agility before I get too bored of this. Would be nice to hit 60. I guess I can just power through it. It's not too bad, like a few hours. We plan on playing for a long time, not too worried about current player count. It's too rough, just grind gathering skills. Still updates bring more people. Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't really mind as long as it's not like me alone playing. I think like even if it was only 50 players online at all times, I would still play. You wonder who will go for number one Slayer? Yeah, I would imagine a lot of people have prepped for it already. I think Pasca has like over 100k cannonballs in the bank at this point already, so I'm sure a lot of other people do as well. Don't think this will ever die because the OG players love this version. Yeah, I think so too. Kind of the same with the classic server, like the preservation. They have pretty cool events on that server, like PvP events with level brackets and stuff. And it would be fun to host them here as well, but it's a problem when you can't transfer wealth. I don't think multi-logging is that big of a deal, but like if you can't give your alt account money, or if you could, that would help the alting scene out. Also, didn't on the Slayer number one thing, didn't Inducted start to level combat now? I think someone said that. Let's check the high scores. Yeah, Inducted is doing combat now. I wonder how long it's gonna take him to get like top 20. Probably not too long, right? He already has a higher total than me. Doesn't matter to you as long as the worlds have enough people that's why you like removing worlds. Yeah, I think it was a good decision. You can always add more later if it's needed. That man is a grinder. Yeah, he's insane. How much XP did he end up getting in thieving? He has 48 million thieving XP and 27 million fletching XP. That's insane. I wonder how much GP he made by pickpocketing. Must be like in the tens of millions, right? I'm sure he spent most of it or some of it at least, but I guess he probably also made some money fletching even when the block prices are kind of high. What kind of stats he has? Right now he has 45 attack, 40 defense, 60 strength, 28 range, and 57 mage. So he can get a lot of levels fast. You heard 24 mil GP equals 40 mil TV XP. That's pretty crazy, yeah. But it's not like it's a fast grind or anything. He did it for like weeks, it feels like. I guess he did it like pretty much for the entirety of members. And he doesn't play for like a short time either. Would be interesting to see his played hours. Must be like at least 12 hours a day, right? Probably way more. I think I had like 9 hours a day on average when members came out, but I think it's gone down a little bit. Maybe it's gone up again now that I've been wood cutting. So yeah, I've played a lot as well. Just nowhere as nearly like as near like efficient as inducted, of course. I think my plan now is to get to get 63 agility, but also to get enough money to buy like 10 more glories, maybe 15 if I can do that. I don't really want to sell anything, so I'll probably try to get it by alking. Hey Albin, I'll probably do try to do some green dragons. I guess the world removal does hurt that a bit, but I'll try to do it during the mornings. Maybe I could make another green dragon video or something. Would be nice to get 71 crafting as well, so I can use the blue hides faster once the update comes out. I can't remember which one I fell on. I think it was this one, but might as well do this again. I guess I'll try to get like 85 strength as well while getting the money. Would look pretty nice, at least on my stat page. I calculated how many logs I need yesterday for 70 to 85 fletching. And I think it was like 17,000 if I string them, and basically double that if I don't. So like 33,600 or something. I still haven't decided if I want to string them or not. The alk difference between stringed and unstrung bows are like, it's like 380 GP. So I guess as long as the bowstrings could be bought under that, it would be worth it. Either way, 2004scape seems to still be popping on weekends, even in between updates. Yeah, it's fine, I think. There's a lot of gloom in the community right now. And I don't think it's for no reason, but like hearing from the devs would help with it, I think. Like give us some kind of date. I mean, it doesn't have to be a date even. It could be a month. Like I would like to know if special attacks are coming in the next month or like next 2 months or whatever. Maybe it's almost done and we just don't know it. Looks like Dead Botting recently got 1500 total. That's pretty cool. Haven't really been following the high scores. I just saw that I dropped like 7 ranks from last I checked. So I guess the top people are still playing very actively. I also haven't been working on my like 50 skills that much. So I could get more levels if I just focus on like the member skills. I guess getting like 70 fire making would be easy 10 levels as well, but I don't know if I really want to do that. I wonder how many Yevlogs would it be if I burned Yevlogs. Let's see. 2.2k. Wouldn't be too bad, I guess. Would only be 3.3k maple logs though, so that would be a lot cheaper. Hey, media. Did you go to the wedding yet, or is that like upcoming weekend or something? Saturday? Nice. Could do some herb lore today, I guess. I think I have the materials to get like 53 at least. Would be nice to get 55 so I can make my own super strength potions. You passed your final two assignments, was nervous as they were terrible, and you used ChatGPT quite a bit in one, and did it in late. Didn't give a late penalty, which was nice. Nice. Congrats. Is your school done now, or do you still have something? All right, the dissertation. Yeah. Is that like the same as a thesis, or is it like where you argue? I don't quite know what that means. I've heard the word, but long essay, so it is like a thesis, I guess, or the same thing even. You don't need to defend it like in a PhD. Yeah, that's nice at least. Yeah, I think it's the same here. You do need to like present it, and then people will ask questions about it, but it's not like you can fail it. Like it's already been accepted once you present it, if that makes sense. I guess it's partly so you don't like pass something, I don't know. something you haven't made as your own, or it could be just like to give you experience. Yeah, it used to be here in like an auditorium, and you would have a bunch of people listening if possible and asking questions. But the one I had, apparently nowadays, it was in like Teams or Zoom, and it was like a few people listening and a teacher lurking at work, but lolling every time you hear Yevalog. Sounds quite intense. Yeah, I was glad it was in like Teams. Wasn't too bad. I also rushed my presentation. Like I think it was supposed to be like 12 minutes. And I just spoke through it so fast, like my PowerPoint, that it ended up being like 6 minutes or something, but didn't really matter. Some people were presenting their thesis like before it was even completed fully and stuff. So it felt more like a formality for sure. And I'm pretty sure some of my friends told me that they never even presented theirs, even though it should be required. Like the school basically told them to graduate already. I think your friends that did engineering had to do some kind of presentation. Yeah. Maybe it's like engineering specific as well. My friends are computer engineers or computer science, the ones that talked about it at least. It could be school specific as well, since we went to the same university. I was quite happy with my thesis. Would be interesting to see if someone's like referred it in the future. It's been downloaded a bunch of times. Like last time I checked, I think it had been downloaded like 200 times. They had to do a lot of things like that if they did group work, basically to check that everyone did the work. You had individual interviews for your statistic groups project when you studied linguistics. Yeah, we had a lot of stuff like that. We had a lot of group work and presentations and writing reports and stuff. But the teachers didn't really seem to care. Like, if one person didn't speak at all during the presentation, that was fine. Maybe it affected their grade, but I've never had a problem. Well, I did have a little bit of a problem when I started school to like speak in front of the class, but it went away really fast. I guess that's the point of the thing as well. Like you hold so many presentations, it becomes normal. They had lab reports. Yeah, we had the same. Couple of times they submitted literally the exact same lab report and got different grades. That's interesting. Oh my gosh, don't forget to like the stream, y'all. You almost did. Nice. Yeah, I think liking the stream affects like the algorithm. We had someone here last time I streamed 2 days ago who was playing OSRS, and they were kind of new, so they didn't realize this wasn't OSRS. That was pretty funny. It took them like a while to realize when we started speaking about the admins or something. Appreciate the index, thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate your appreciation. Do I think world switching timer will ever be shortened? I guess only if it was shortened in game in a patch, but I don't know when that would be. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah, it was pretty fun. Like they were talking about restarting OSRS after taking a long break, or maybe they had never even played OSRS but had played Runescape too. Feels like I don't fail this at all now. Like even with 58 agility, I'm failing like less and less. I don't mind. I'm gonna grab a drink. I bought some lemon Pepsi. It was on sale, minus 50%. I wonder how it is. Pretty alright. Do I watch NBA? No, I don't really watch any sports other than esports, I guess. I know that there's like a Finnish player who's pretty good, right? And that's like pretty rare, I think, for NBA. I don't know if there's ever been another Finnish player, at least like a competitive one. There is. Let me figure out who it is. I can't. I can't remember the name. Maybe it was Lauri something. I think their surname was like a name of an animal in Finnish. I could be wrong though. Apparently, there's been two Finnish players in NBA before that. But yeah, I don't really follow, so I wouldn't know who they are. Oh, I've heard he's pretty good. I don't know if he's good on like NBA level, but probably like the best player we've ever had. Auri Markkanen, yeah. I thought it was Lauri something. He's good, he is well known, nice. I guess in the NHL there's like a few good Finnish players, or have been at least. I'm sure there's some good players even now. But basketball is I mean it's like popular in Finland, but it's nowhere near as popular as like ice hockey or Even soccer, I feel like, is more popular, or football as we call it here. I don't think there are any like great Finnish football players internationally. I don't know. I could be wrong. Hey Arma, how are you? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. How are you? We're just doing a little bit of agility, maybe it's up to 60. And then I'm gonna do something more exciting, maybe green dragons. Probably gonna stream for a few days today. Few days, few hours today. Since I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow. Now it's 59. Good, thanks, just subscribed. Thanks for subbing. Really appreciate it. Celtic have had a few Finnish players over the years. 04 soccer. I'm sure they're like fine, but I think Lauri Markkanen is like more than fine, right? Actually, like competitive. I don't know. I can only name like one famous Finnish football player. I think I think at least like Jari Litmanen, I think was like a pretty famous one. I don't know, like did he play internationally? Probably. You're currently fishing sharks in 2004scape. Almost have 500 of them so far. Nice. Are you planning on selling them or using them yourself? Yeah, I have lunch tomorrow, I think, like a Mother Day's lunch. Mother's Day is actually on Sunday, but I think we're having the lunch tomorrow already. And then I have a date in the evening. You'll sell some and keep some. Sounds good. I would imagine the price will go up with special attacks as well. I mean, they're already like a pretty good price, I think, I guess Mother's Day is one of those days that's like different all around the globe. I don't know if you guys have it on Sunday. Litmanen is the most famous footballer. Teemu Pukki was at Celtic. Oh, I've heard that name actually as well. But I guess for the population of Finland, we do produce a lot of like, well, I don't want to say famous people, but like good athletes at least. Currently, William Isinisalo is playing in goals. Right, yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not cool that someone's injured, but at least he gets a chance. What are your thoughts on less worlds now? I think overall it's good since they can always add more if and when the player count goes up. The worlds were starting to feel a bit dead in some areas at least. I guess I'm kind of neutral about it. It might raise some prices, it might create some competition for certain sports, but I don't think that's all bad. Competition is healthy. Yeah, I think so too. Also makes PKing easier. Kind of. He's been good too. So Schmeidel. No, not Schmeidel. I don't know how to say that name. My Schmeichel. Schmeichel. Not necessarily guaranteed. Interesting interaction with a PKer. He's not necessarily guaranteed to get his place back. So you would guess he will, due to team politics. He's a famous player, everyone likes him. Yeah, I think that's fair. Like Schmeichel, I don't know. Well, doesn't really matter, I guess. Always interesting to learn how to pronounce something. Nice. I feel like curiosity is like the main driving force in my learning, or like especially when it comes to language. If I read or hear a word I don't know, I'll always check it out. I guess most people do that, hopefully. I used to keep like a list of words, especially when reading like old English or something. It can be a bit daunting when you don't know like third of the words. I was reading um, Dickinson at some point, and it was like an old version of Good Intentions or whatever the book is called, and I had to Google a lot during that. Didn't really like the book. I don't know if I ever finished it. It was kind of depressing, like in a bad way. You do that, but you end up going down a rabbit hole. Always forget everything afterwards. Yeah, that's happened sometimes. Hey, nah, ever read original Shakespeare? I haven't. Maybe I should. Isn't it like overly dramatical language as well? Like intentionally they made it like dramatic. I don't know. It's as old English as it gets. Yeah, I can imagine. I guess I could go find the book actually and try to read some of it. It's pretty funny how old it is. I don't think it's even that old of a. It might have deliberately been printed like as an old version because I think the book is from like 30s or 40s or something. Let me see if I can find it real fast. Yeah, I have no idea where I put it. It's probably under a pile of books somewhere. Shakespeare made up a lot of words and he used a lot of working class slang, which is partly why he became so famous. Has like five meanings. Interesting. Yeah, I've never really like looked into Shakespeare in like academic way, I guess. I don't know. But I guess you probably still study it in the UK, right? Or at least in England. We don't really have stuff like that in Finland where we study it in like Finnish class or whatever. You study him in school. In England, they study him even more. I guess it makes sense. It's like a historical value as well. We used to live very close to his home, and the school would always take us there to see it. That's pretty cool. We used to go to like different castles and stuff for school trips. I think I've been in like most of the major castles in Finland thanks to that, and I thought that was all always cool. And always like the main part of the trip was that you got like a few hours of free time in a different city as well. I don't think everyone wanted to visit castles. That's hella fun. Hey Jonathan. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Like, and it wasn't too costly either to just get a bus full of people into another city for a few hours or like a full day. His house is in Stratford. Is Avon like a river or yeah? He recently stayed at the most haunted pub in EU, local to you. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think Avon might be a character in one of the books I've read. That's how I knew it was a river or suspected. There's like a fantasy or a urban fantasy book series called Rivers of London, where all of the rivers are like mythical beings. It's pretty cool. Like sprites or whatever, fairies, I guess, or fae. River Avon, yes, and Stratford, yeah, not far from the boat hire hub. Avon is the name of the river in Welsh. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I guess we might as well get 60 now. And I can work on like 63 a bit later. Maybe during the weekend or something. We were recently reading up on the Crusades and blood libel, intense stuff. Yeah, I've read one book about the Crusades and it was pretty interesting. Yeah, I feel like some people don't know, like, or most people don't know how, like, bad it was. Like, even the Crusades, they quote unquote won. It was mostly like flukes, right? It was really close that they just got wrecked every time. Burned them in a hut. Oh, right, the other thing, right? Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Or I do now, but yeah, that's pretty messed up. How much history was lost to these things? The book burnings, gang is gone, it's all crazy. Yeah. Didn't Was it Genghis Khan or some other Mongol ruler who sent like a ambassador to some of the Middle East or somewhere in the Middle East, and then when they sent their heads back, he basically burned all of the books and everything. I don't know if that's like real history or something I just heard. I don't even know like where it was exactly. The amount of progress in science and maths lost to the burning of Arabic books must have been insane. Yeah, Going back to the library in Alexandra. What's the something I'm doing after agility? Your mom. Probably. I was thinking green dragons, but I'll probably see. I'll get 60 agility first. Depends also on how long this takes. So I kind of need to eat something as well, but not like too hungry right now. Yeah, my thought process was that I need to do green dragons to get some crafting XP and then later money from Alaking. So I can buy the rest of my glories. Yeah, I think this starts at like 30k XP an hour and goes up to like 40k the end. That's what I've heard at least. So we're probably getting like 35k an hour almost. So like 20 minutes of this and we should have a level a bit more than 20 minutes. Not too bad. But I wouldn't want to get like 63 in one go. I was also considering doing some herb lore, so might do that or might do that off stream actually. Green dragons or blue dragons would be more fun on stream. Not that agility is fun, but I feel like I can't do this at all if I'm not streaming. I need some company for this. Maybe if I watch like a movie or something at the same time, it might be doable. That's how I did agility before. You fell asleep while spinning bowstrings last night. I don't blame you. I don't think I can do that before the make X comes out, and even then, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I mean, I kinda do have to get like 16,000 bowstrings somehow, but hopefully more people sell them once the make X is out. You did get for the crafting at least, so you can do family crest. Then you get to cook 15,000 lobsters. Yeah, I mean that's pretty nice. The getting for the crafting. I mean, cooking 15,000 lobsters isn't so nice, but it's at least it's like insane XP per hour. It'll be nice once you're finished. True. Hey, 04scape addict, you can't wait for the something. Me too. Are you saying that this is just as fun to you as it is to me? 12k XP to go, by the way. Index is already finished. True. If the flags wasn't one by one, it would be better too. Basically, bowstrings is like cooking. Yeah. Yeah, it's like cooking with an extra step. You can't do agility without a joint. I think that's fair. Are you not tired yet of the Finnish jokes? Believe it or not, I don't hear them that often. I mean, I guess on the internet you do hear them like on Reddit or whatever, but rarely they're like directed to me specifically, so I don't think they're too bad. I guess it's also, especially the finished one, is like it's kind of funny because it's so unfunny kind of thing. That makes sense. Or overused, I guess, more than unfunny. So I guess I'm not really tired of them per se. Ever watch Joyce Boy? I don't know what that is. Let me Google. Oh, a streamer? I haven't. You used to be in Denmark and people say these jokes all the time. Are you finished? No, I'm Danish. That's actually kind of funny. CS2 guy, think he's finished. Most common line. Yeah, at least they put their own twist on it, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I've really watched any Counter Strike streamers like ever, even when I was playing. There's a classic call to a football radio show in Scotland where the caller says he can't understand why Antti Niemi has not been asked to play for Scotland's national team. The host says because he's Finnish, and the caller out he's not finished. He's only 28. Oh no. He rage baits people and gets some hilarious content you online. Yeah, I can see that. I feel like content like that is pretty popular, right? Stuff like Tyler One. I guess he's not really rage baiting people, but he's like very emotional. He used to run it mid. Yeah, I can see the appeal. It's maybe not for me, but I don't think Tyler One is pretty funny. Like in general, he's like a good entertainer. It doesn't feel like he's faking it either. I think he's actually like that, or at least like maybe at most he's exaggerating. Doing an exaggerated character, but it's not in a fake forced way. Yeah, I agree. Like seems like a decent and intelligent guy. Yeah, I was gonna say kind of like Queen 69, but then you added the second part. Hey mate, because Queen also seems like he's definitely exaggerating, but it doesn't feel forced. Like you actually think like if he's acting or not. Not because it feels like acting, but because his character is just so strong, I guess. Yeah, I used to watch him quite a bit. I think he's very funny. Like he has his moments at least. But I feel like lately he's gone down. Did you see Asmongold fell through his attic? No, I haven't seen that. Hopefully he wasn't hurt. But yeah, like I've seen the state of Asmongold's house and I'm not surprised. Dude's probably like I don't know how rich he is, but multimillionaire anyways. And he leaves like I don't know how to say it. He was looking for a dead animal and fell right through and now made a video on getting people into help. Uh all right. I guess anything's content if you try hard enough. I would probably call someone instead of making a video about it, but maybe call like the fire department or something. Index has been playing a character this whole time. You met me. He's a very bubbly and extroverted. Yeah, yeah. Got me. When I see random people on the street, I talk to them. I also talk to like animals and yeah. He went live and showed his chat. They told him it's asbestos. Oh my god. My mother is actually like that 2004scape addict. So I don't know. I guess I got the introvert gene from my father or something. She like talks to random people on the street and like their dogs and their babies and everything. I guess she also grew up in like a way different time when that was normal. You think talking to Finnish people is more antisocial than talking to animals? Maybe. Avant-garde streamer experimenting with playing an introverted and less expressive character. Yeah, this is all like a art experiment for me. Not even a science, but an art one. Unless they're drunk. Yeah, I mean, Finnish people really open up when they drink a little bit. I don't think I heard my friend's dad say like more than 3 words in an hour before he got drunk one time. And he started to talk to like my stepdad about the time he was in the army. And we were all like, what the hell happened? This man is actually speaking. Like I really don't think I've heard him speak like a full sentence before that in one go. It's quite amazing. And he only had like a few beers. I guess also talking about the army days is like a very Finnish people or like Finnish men, like what's the word? Like a bonding experience. Scottish people are a little bit like that too. Only open the stream, so Finnish. Yeah. Tell us about your military service. Yeah, it's mandatory if you're a man, but I didn't go. You can basically, you don't want to go, you can do like a civil service, but you can also skip it if you are like in. There's like a few reasons why you can skip it entirely, and either if you have like epilepsy or something, I think that's like instant skip. You can't even go. Maybe you can nowadays, but it used to be like you were just told, now you're free to go or not go. I mean, but I have like all kinds of little things wrong with me, so they just told me that I don't have to go if I don't want to. I'm basically free of service until like in peacetime. So if a war breaks out, I might have to go, and that's fine. Funny how talking to people is now considered weird. You live in a regional city, it's more normal to speak to strangers. Yeah, it's also like the place we live in has got a lot bigger in recent like 20 years. I think the population in my city has like tripled or something. Maybe they found out you got busy with agility, maybe. Hey Chandler, don't dodge military, don't wanna end up like a friend. I don't know what happened to a friend. I think I could have gone, but I don't know if I would have survived the thing because it would have been at least 6 months. And at the time, I had asthma, and all of the barracks are like moldy. So I think my asthma would have killed me if I went. He escaped to Netherlands to avoid the service. That's a bit radical. Yeah, I would have tried it if they like if I thought I could have done it. Or maybe I would have just done the civil service. Nothing wrong with that. That's not the story. Just so things kick off. You just wanna play Runescape. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too bad over there. I think there's been tension for a long time. I don't know how it is. You think they should fight in the Wildy? Yeah, that would be better. Not too long left to go. Then we can do something more interesting for a bit. I guess we've already been doing this for like 1.5 hours. Did I see the captured pilot video? I haven't. 1v1 Wildy, no prayer, no teleport. Yeah, that would be preferable. Yeah, that's crazy. I've seen quite a lot of videos from the like from Ukraine, from both sides, and they're always so like it's too real, man. Wanna be one no PJ or BS? Anyone able to sell you an anti-poison or two? I can after I get this level, if normal ones are fine. You could pick flags, it's the company and chat you enjoy. Yeah, I guess that's fair. You need for family crest. Yeah, I think you might. The spiders in the boss cave. Yeah, I should have a few extra. I could always make some as well. I sold some of my normal super antis the other day, or traded them to Zeke since he was doing tribesman, or I think he's still doing tribesman. Not online right now, but the guide seems to say, "Oh, you do need one." I remember now. One of the brothers is being poisoned. The gay, gay chaos gauntlet guy. I don't know if he's gay or not. You have Marantil and Unicorn Horn you can give me. Yeah, that's fine for the anti-poison. Not that they probably cost much anyways, but is this the last run? Actually, I'm thinking I failed the other one now. Memory of a goldfish. Well, now we failed it at least. I guess it's one run after this. Let me see when I actually scheduled my next video to be released. Oh my god. 5 p.m. So in 2 hours. Maybe I'll stream until the video is out. Wait, that wasn't enough? Oh my god. 100 XP. Nice. Where are you currently, Media? I can come to you. Rats, thanks. Sears Village. Alright. You'll hop to my world. Thanks. Rats, thanks. Yeah, nice to have another stat at 60. Especially since it's agility. EY. Guess we can ground it right away so it goes in the bank. I think I have a decent amount of stuff. I could make like 100 prayer potions, 100 super attacks. Should get me a few levels, right? Probably saving the Avantos. I guess we can do some green dragons, why not? I'm gonna take, I guess we could use anti-fire potions actually. Since we have some, might as well. Hey, everything, nothing. Do you think it's worth getting Chaos Gauntlets over Goldsmith? Just for when Metal Dragons release? Um, I think whatever gloves you get is whatever you want to do, basically. So if you don't mind mining gold, like a lot of it, I would go for Goldsmith. If you want to cook sharks, I would go for cooking. If you don't really want to do either, then I would go for KOs every time. They are good for the metal dragons for sure. So yeah, I think it's up to like whatever you like the most. Actually, let's make some 2 of those potions. Yeah, I don't think any of the gloves are like a bad choice. So going for KOs is it's good even if you won't use them much before metal dragons. Yeah, I mean they would be good for metal dragons, but it's also very far away and you can change them later in O5, so I would maybe think about what you want to do before Slayer. If you're gonna be doing a lot of yeah, I think it's like August '05 though, so it might be like a year after Slayer even. So that's something to consider as well. Do we need something else for dragons? No, right? I'm gonna be right back. That's a lot of rune sets. Yeah, I've been saving them from clues. With less worlds now, there are even less worlds you don't DZ in a lot. Yeah, I had some insane DZs this morning. I'm not sure which world I was in. Could have been like Australia or something, but I was DZing so much. Hey Dixon. I think the update yesterday was only them reducing the world amount. I don't think there was like another thing attached or any changes. Probably a good idea. Don't need a server with 15 people. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Makes the game feel more alive. Maybe with some luck we can find some clues too. I don't know if I've ever had a clue from Green Dragons yet. Maybe like one. I guess I haven't done too many of them. Hey, House Guardian. Let's go, yeah. MOG on here. I guess we can take the other spot. I don't really mind running. Hey, Nomadi. Good day. You're gonna start doing Green Dragons pretty soon too. Nice. Oh, I didn't drink my antifire. Impossible to buy green hides from markets without paying a lot and makes sense to collect before specs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm mostly doing this for crafting XP and money. So I need some money to buy glories. I guess we brought too much food, but it's only salmon, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, we killed them too fast now. I guess we could try Hope. He was here first, so how's the sub count looking? Are we close to 800 now? 774, not too far. Yeah, I'm gonna hop since he was here first. Do I have any data on how long an average hard clue takes to complete? I don't. I guess I could get it from my stream bots pretty easily, but I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Or even this world has someone in it. Some close 15 minutes, some 2 hours. Yeah, it must be like on average like 15 to 20 minutes maybe, I don't know. I guess you don't have too many that are like under 15 though, so it might be like 20, 25, I don't know. Would be interesting to know expected hard glow rewards in GP terms. Yeah, I'm gonna make that video, or I'm gonna make the video from my POV once I hit enough clues, maybe 50. It's 5 spawns of green dragons, but people are usually like in the middle, so they kind of take up 3 of the spawns even if they are only killing 2. I guess we can just kill these 2. Some people are demons with puzzle boxes, you're not too bad. Yeah, I'm pretty good with them, I feel like. I'm sure you could be faster than I am, but like I'm probably in the faster category. I guess we could even bring Alex here. I don't know how many alchable items you get on average in one run. Um, most giants are like on my east. I can't show the map on my stream right now, or I guess I could if I add it. One sec. They're like here. So southeast of Lava Maze, basically. You're probably around the 1 minute mark average for the puzzle. Yeah, I think that's pretty fast when you compare it to like people who are very slow. Probably around the same for me. I could maybe like speed run it a bit faster, but I don't really care that much. So we drop the coins. I guess we can stay here until it gets too crowded. But I'd like to do like at least 1 hour of this now. Oh, I missed a message. You hit 20k unstrung willows. That's impressive. What's your fletching level now, House Guardian? Hey, creepy. Just hit 73. Nice. I'll probably go for fletching once they add the make X to it. That's gonna be a while though. Probably like multiple months, if I had to guess. Since it was September '04. Close to 78 thieving. Nice. Are you going for 82? '82 definitely contemplating on 99. Yeah, 99 would be pretty crazy, I think. You're almost 87 fletching. Nice. Hey YouTuber, risking it all at Green Dragons. Yeah, I mean if I die I would lose probably Ring of Wealth, I guess, if I protect. But I can make a new one, so it's not really a huge issue. I guess I didn't even need 2 of those. Or I could have drank the doses a while ago, but I'm not gonna do it anymore. What are we donating? Guess I can give a bit more. These are all like cheap arrows. I take mid spear over the height. I don't know. Didn't think about it too much. Expo buys all the heights, 1.8k each. Yeah, I'm gonna use them myself though. How much does a mithril spear alk for? Oh, it's only 500. Yeah, then I shouldn't have taken it. Guess we can donate some food. Don't have a power amulet anymore. I alked it. Sell the bloody hides to Expo. Buy them back. I doubt you can buy them back for that price at least. I'm gonna use them myself either way. Guess we don't even need that much food. That's probably fine. I don't think it's really worth selling much right now, unless you, I guess if you're merging, or if you really need the money for something else. People are usually selling bloody hides. Interesting. I guess the price will go up in next batch though, if I had to guess. Hey Josavi, you sold all of your bloody hides 2 days ago for 1950 each. Nice. Are you planning on spending the money or did you already? I guess I could also use super defense potions to save us a little bit more food, but it's fine. MOGN, you're saving for Robin got Rangers, nice. Yeah, I guess I don't have too many things I want to buy either. Like if I'm thinking about selling stuff, it's mostly the glories. I guess I could buy some essence as well, but I don't know how much RCing I'm gonna do after 50. Maybe not at all. I might just do 50 RC with nature runes, to be honest. Does anyone know how much XP an hour it is if you do the glory method? Glory and teleport, like without dueling. Dueling ring, I mean. I mean with dueling ring, but without like dueling. Still pretty low. Yeah, it's like less than 10k XP an hour, right? But even that wouldn't be like if it's like 8k XP an hour. I don't know if it's even that high though. But it would take me like a few hours. You can use the journal. Yeah, I could use the journal, I guess. How do you get it if you've already done the quest? Do you just run back to Underground Pass? Is it even from Underground Pass? It is, right? Just run back. Yeah, I'll think about it. Not a huge fan of it, to be honest, but yeah, since it's something you can use, you're getting 20 to 25k an hour with a partner. Each trip took 35 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty insane. You'll probably get Robin later this week. Nice. That's a pretty huge milestone, I think. Baller, you don't know why you can't add people at mobile. Yeah, I feel like it sometimes works for me. Even on desktop, it like works half the time and doesn't the other. Family crest complete, crats. You know, it sucks. Yeah. Not too far from 68 crafting. Always works on desktop for you, not on mobile. Jesse, we need to cook. Alright, the lobsters. Guess if the ranger guy left, I can take this spot. You need 246 irits to finish 60 herb. If anyone has any to sell. Yeah, I need to do some herb as well. How much do irits go for right now? I guess I can check. Not that I would sell them, but just interested. People buying for 2.2k. Selling for 2.2k as well. So hard to buy herbs. Yeah, there's only 100 for sale of irits right now. But I guess it's also like very early. Magical whip. No, he hopped. Who was that? Is that a PKer? Should I be scared? I'm shaking. Oh, it's the ranger guy. You're broke from herb. 2.1k not too long ago. You were buying 1.4 to 1.6. Supply for all scaling subs is very dry now. Yeah. He's deaf shaking. Yeah. I'm so scared. I used to shake a bit when I was doing like high stakes dueling. I think I probably still would if I did that. I don't remember ever shaking in PvP though, but like when you're dueling for like 500 million, that's uh that's a feeling. Most of the casuals quit who stay want all the resources. True, yeah. What is this dragon doing? Hopefully lots of noobs will start when specs come out and farm chaos druids. Yeah, I hope so too. Hopefully we can make some PK videos and create some hype. Gotta play Iron Man mode. Yeah. Nice tuna. And essence. You can flinch them. Alright, when it's out of range. Is it easy to save spot these with range? I think it is if you are like where the ranger guy is near the carcass or the skeleton thing. Oh no, rune javelins. That's big suck. Like around there. Or trees. Yeah, trees work too. There's also some skulls on the ground and stuff. They got stuck on everything, yeah. I guess I should walk just in case there's a PKer later. I mean, I doubt it. I really doubt there's a PKer at this hour, but I guess someone could stream snipe me. Hey Eggman, anything new? Not too much, I guess. We did get 1250 total, which is pretty cool. And got 60 agility today. Might do some herb lore later. I might also play some Age of Empires. I've been practicing that. I think I'm ready for PvP soon. I've been playing against bots. mean, I could just go play PvP right now, but I feel like I can practice against bots still. Age of Empires 1, no, I've been playing 2. The Definite Edition, the new one. You mentioned that last time, great game. Yeah, gotta get that fast castle night rush online. I guess I'm more like a defensive player. Maybe it's like a confidence thing as well. At least it's not AoE 4, that one was really bad. I thought it was alright, I tried it a bit when it came out. I didn't like how they like casualized it for sure. But it did feel like you were playing like AoE 2, new version of AoE 2. But I do like the AoE 2 more, a lot more. We speak not of 3. Yeah, I've never even tried it. I've only heard bad things about 3. And hey, one entire lemon. You got AoE 4, played like 3 hours though. Let me see how much I played. I don't think I played too much. I did watch the esports and that was pretty fun, like when it came out. I would imagine like 20 hours or something only. I played 30 hours of it. AoE 3 was okay. Doesn't feel like Age of Empires. Yeah, I guess that's the problem, right? It didn't feel like AoE 2. The new Doom's out next week and it's insane. That's cool. I heard that the most recent Doom was really popular. And it looked pretty cool when I was watching someone. I think it was Quinn actually who played it. You tried some Oblivion remastered, but too limited in time. Yeah, that also looks pretty good. Medieval themed. Yeah. Hey Valkyrie. AoE 3 was a lot of fun as a kid, but you only played versus bots and built your country. Yeah. We played a lot of AoE 2 back in the day with like my Runescape clan. We had a lot of in-house games, but I never really like tried to play any ranked or anything. We just played against each other. We often even had like a peace until a castle. We called it castle peace. So we were playing with our own rules. The campaign in AO3 was great. Oblivion Remaster is good. Nice. Good old LAN parties, you would say if you're not sure about it. And have Skyrim, just play Sky Oblivion. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try Sky Oblivion instead. I heard it's coming out this year, so I'm not in any rush to try it. Or it should be ready this year, I mean. $87 fishing, rats, 17 hours for next level, that's pretty crazy. Your PC will be able to run Sky Oblivion properly. Yeah, probably same for me. How does the Oblivion remaster run on your on people's PCs? You really enjoy Sky Oblivion, you can get the remaster on sale. Just get the original for pennies. Yeah. I guess we're full inventory already. We can drop the guide shields. I guess I could even drop the, well, whatever. Your friend plays it on his Steam Deck, says it's decent. Nice. You stream in on LG TV with Game Pass, works pretty good. Didn't bother buying the remake, you're running a GTX 1080, no chance. Yeah, I mean 1080 is a beast though, but I don't know like how bad it is. The graphics do look pretty good. I guess I could take a super defense as well, why not? We are finally running out of salmon after all these years. You have it on PS5, it runs fine, but sometimes FPS tanks for no reason. You have to quick save and load to fix. Sounds like an Oblivion thing more than a remake thing. Minimum specs are 2.6K, i7, 1070 Ti. Right, yeah. Doesn't sound too bad, but I guess you don't want to play minimum specs either way. Hey Ari, you're doing the friend method. What friend method? Hmm? Even when ray tracing settings off, there's an ambient lighting setting that software ray traces no matter what. Interesting. Hey ENM, that's why you love Runescape. All you need is an internet and a browser. Yeah, it's great. Specs are usually based on high graphic settings though. Yeah, true. Graphics are really nice for the remaster, but they do lose a bit of fantasy element with the realistic graphics. Original Oblivion had really vivid, unrealistic colors. Shield and anti, zero damage. Yeah. Yeah, I figured since I had some anti-fire potions, I might as well use them. I don't really need to use them, but now no download necessary. Yeah, it is nice. I think that's a huge part of RuneScape success, to be honest. That guy's just nostalgia based. You have 605. Think it's enough to get 99 anti-fires? Probably. I don't know. What's the herb lore level do you need that you need for anti-fire? Is it like high 60 or even 70? I should really invest in my herb lore more. 69. Not bad. I mean, it is a bit bad, but I'll get it eventually. 69 with the lantern scale, yeah. You sold rest of your 500 lanta to Warrock. Get 82 thieving first then. I don't think I'm gonna do 82 thieving. But it would be great for the herb farm. I might just do Chaos Druid Warriors for more chill of a time. Even though it is like less herb XP for sure. But they have double the HP, so you have to click a lot less. Could also do thugs, I guess. Do some easy clues while doing thugs, AFK. You're just waiting for the next OG update release. Yeah, would be nice. To be fair, you think Druids is best money right now? If you have seen the price of Ranar and Warm, yeah, they are pretty insane money. And it's not like terrible XP either if you identify them. It's some XP at least. Random knives flying in the distance. Even Kingdom Come 2 has more vivid colors than the Oblivion remaster while also being more realistic. Yeah, I think history, especially like historical games, have a tendency to do that, especially in movies too. I need to play Kingdom Come 2 at some point. I'm saving it for now. I'll probably pick it up from sale at some point. Jokes aside, you agree? Yeah, same. Or I just said it, so yeah. Only algables from Hard Clue kinda disappointing. When you were 25 trips dry at Blue Dragons, yeah. Kingdom Come 2 is great and the world is really beautiful. Yeah, I really like the first game. I might play it first and then play the second one after. I don't think I did all of the DLC in the first one. Your system can't handle KCD2 though, loud number one. Yeah. Did I see the new GTA trailers? I saw one of them, like the new one. It looked pretty good. Trailer was well made as well. I wonder if this time they're gonna have a PC release on the release date or is it later? So I'm not buying a console for it, but I'll play it if it's on PC. Side characters looked more interesting than the main characters in GTA trailer. Yeah, I don't think the main characters looked extremely interesting, but they seemed alright. Yeah, the ammunition guy was pretty dope in the trailer. He seems funny. You think they do console release first and PC? Yeah, that's how it's been before. The new GTA trailer is such a nice softener for their delay. Yeah, would be nice to see some gameplay for GTA 6 though. What if the gameplay is AAA? You'd imagine they do all platforms for GTA 6? I would imagine too. Unless they made like a deal to make it exclusive for X amount of time. You can make cool trailers even for mobile games. Easy is the new console, kinda true, yeah. Especially if we get like the Steam console before that. Isn't that like a thing that's coming? GTA 4 was gonna be PS3 exclusive. Yeah, I think it took a while for them to make GTA 5 even for PC. I feel like Sony or whoever would pay a lot to have it exclusive for them. You don't have any concerns about the gameplay, but you're a bit worried the story will be boring. You're almost certain the online will be rammed full of MTX. Yeah, I think it will. I doubt I'm gonna play the online much, so like maybe with friends, but still Microsoft paid like 75 mil for it to be an Xbox. Yeah, that's a pretty small price, I feel like. The story's been leaked for a while. Company is not showing gameplay is kind of concerned that the gameplay is bad though. I think it's more of a concern that the game isn't ready yet. And I guess it isn't ready since the release date was pushed back so much. They probably don't want to show anything until they feel like it's in a good way. You hope they allow you to do some interesting stuff just with friends. Yeah, that could be cool. Rockstar employee leaked it in a stream in 2023. Yeah, I guess they might also change it or might have changed it. I don't know. Sort of tried that with the heist in GTA 5 Online, but they weren't great. Yeah, I didn't really like them either. They were also very buggy on PC release. Like I remember we did one of those heists and we were going down in an elevator and the NPCs just showed us through the elevator door before it even arrived. And that failed the whole thing. Is Make X supposed to be the next update or the update after next? It's it's not in the next update at least. It's only for fletching, crafting and smelting, or some crafting things. So it's either the update after next or the update after next. That makes sense. Like 3 updates from now. Could easily change the story if they have made all the assets, yeah. And if they got like bad rep for the story, they might change it. Does anyone in here have a lot of salmon still? Everything in GTA Online was buggy and full of cheaters, but they didn't care because the whales were spending. Yeah, I think they're still spending, right? It's like making a lot of money even now. You're gonna fletch these logs. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a few months at least before MakeX. I'm gonna wait for it myself, but I'm also not in a hurry to get my fletching up. You just want the bowstring one? Yeah, that would be nice. The stacked on cakes. Yeah, cakes are pretty good. It's only like 400, yeah, then definitely. You need salmon. Oblivion horse armor really ruined everything. Eventually. Kinda, yeah. Takes more clicking, but fletching now is much faster than it's going to be in the future. True. Selling salmon, one bowstring each. Yeah, I just wanna chill while I fletch. I don't really care about the speed. There are kids playing it now who probably never played the single player and never experienced the normal GTA Online. They just play Fall Guys type games. Yeah, people care more about AFK. Most people, at least. Hey, Taralan, remember your friends and you got to level 800 max cash on GTA Online on launch by doing rooftop rumble glitch? Rockstar never reset it either. I can drop this. Gotta have a few non-active skills to break up the grind. True. Billionaires Fortnite, Morty. Remember back in the days, people would just give you salmon on the way to hill giants. Now they're all gone. Yeah. You did the Bugatti dupe and the flying car dupe. Interesting. Like wood cutting. Yeah, wood cutting is the best, right? Rip salmon. Do we have anything we need to move up in the bank? I guess I could move my uncharged glories up. Oh my god, I hate this, but I need to do it. Hill Giants used to be ruthless, every single world full, no PID. It was great. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Once they added the jets, it was end game of GTA Online. Rocket bikes were coup de grace. Bank options update soon. Yeah, sadly, it's not in the next update. Moving things around in the bank is pretty annoying since you can't scroll down while holding the item. Yeah, I think that's in two updates. Or I don't know if that is in two updates, but insert bank mode will be in, and that's enough to like sort the bank without losing your mind. Yeah, the only way to use the bank at the moment is to withdraw things to swap their places. Yeah, insert and scrolling will be nice for sure. I wonder if I have enough food, but I guess it's fine even if we don't get a full inventory of things. Would be nice to get a clue as well. Hey Barmon, you haven't bothered to sort your bank, it's a mess. I think that's fair. You bought fire strikes for 290k, hopefully you'll make the GB back. Had to buy the mines from players. You got a 52k profit on a hard close so far. 2 kills into the 26 trip. Yeah, hopefully you find something. I guess close is the way to make the money back. Did you buy 4k casts? Hopefully it's a bit more. You sold someone 4k cast earlier. Is it really 290k for 4k gas? That's awful. Yikes from Square Shield from KBD, that's sad. Yeah, is that like, that's a rare drop table, right? 4k gas for 290k is brutal, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, 1 in 1k. Yeah, that sucks. Good luck on Robin Hat. Thanks. Wanted to do something fun. Okay, PD is pretty fun. You bought 4k mines for like 60k. Yeah, in the good old days, right? At shops. Oh yeah. Maybe harder now that the worlds are halved. Yeah, it is harder. How many runes? It's like 3 fire runes, I guess is the cheaper option. Or air runes. It's 8k airs. What does worlds being halved mean? They removed half of the worlds basically. Since they were kinda empty. So for example, there's only one Finnish world now. One Australian world, one Japanese world. This was yesterday, like pretty much 24 hours ago, I think. You tried world hopping mines, but all worlds were bought out this morning. Yeah, not surprised. Damn, been 3 days since you finished Legends and quit. Yeah, that's fair. Hopefully we're not too far from the special attack patch, but who knows? Since there hasn't been an update from the devs. I really want a PK already. Check the world tab, you'll see there's way less worlds now, yeah. They do bust doing Deadman mode. Yeah, I heard some devs are helping with the Deadman mode. It looked kinda tempting, but then when I heard about the rumors about the server, I don't know if I'm gonna try it. Kinda sucks. Now we have less worlds to hope to buy stuff. Yeah, I think it's a net positive though. It's nice that the world feels more alive. You're about to do that, understandable. Rip store buyables. 290k is still a lot for 4k cash. Yeah, I mean it is a lot. Can't really help it, I guess, if it's the price. Most worlds at full elemental mine and mines. Yeah. Think people started buying from shops again in reaction to half the servers closing? Yeah, probably. What rumors? Basically they had to reset the server because, well, from what I heard, people were duping. Like someone got killed and they had like 500,000 cannonballs in their inventory and stuff. But then like some people were saying that the guy who had the stuff was in the same clan as the server owner. So the rumors basically were that he was giving them stuff, but who knows. Apparently it's also running an old game version with dupes still in it, so I also don't like that it's multi everywhere. I feel like it shouldn't be multi everywhere. It just instantly turns into clanman mode. What server are you talking about? Someone made a DMM server from this source code. Basically like a full PvP. It's like level 126 wilderness in every zone, even in bank. And it's only one life as well. So if you die, you have to remake your account. Dupe your party hat. Yeah, if you trade it to me, I'll dupe it. For sure. Unless I get a DC randomly. Did they get banned? Sad how they got cannonballs free. I don't know. But they like reset the server at least. Shaking your head. I didn't look much into it, but that's just what I heard. Well, I think it's still pretty cool that people are making their own servers from this code. You're doubling party hats. You give yours first. Right. I would if I had one. You might get 59 magic, then do watchtower to get 60. Just wanna finish mage arena so you can go back to range. Sounds good. Kinda want the Sammy cape for Fashionscape. Yeah, it is cool. Also best in slot cape for mage for a long time. Or like forever, I think. Is the Legendscape better for mage? No, it's not. The Legendscape doesn't give any offensive bonus. I think it's only like +7 to every defense, so you should use God Cape for mage. For range, it doesn't matter what you use right now. Unless you're tanking the mobs, then Legendscape is probably better. How much is it to get all three? All three capes, or you can get the capes for free. You like that? Keeps the God capes relevant? Yeah, I like it as well. All three God staves. Oh, like upgraded? I don't know. Don't they cost like 60k after the first one or something? Just in GP. God capes were base for a long time in OSRS. Yeah, I think they're base forever basically. Not bad. Defense or mage cape? What do you mean, Lemon? The Legendscape only gives defense. Think you just pray to the god for the capes? You have to buy the staves. Yeah, I think you get one stave. Oh my god, Rune Javelin again. 2004, your choice. Kinda, yeah. It's not really a big deal either way. Well, I guess the God Cape is like the best for right now, especially. It's pretty valuable since Mage Gear is so bad. It's basically like, is it like 25% of your mage attack? Split Park hype, yeah, Split Park will be pretty cool. Rune Javelin aren't worth allocating. No, I'm just collecting them for fun. since they're like kinda rare, but not really. Holy, this guy's wrecking me. Your shield absorbs most of the dragon fire. Yeah, I think my dragon fire pot ran out as well. Would be nice to have them chat messages for that, but I think that was always around when those were added. KPD is great. 100 Yevalogs, 100 coal, 100 iron ore. All resources that don't exist on the market. Yeah, it's nice. I think I smelted like 250 steel bars the other day from ores that I got from mostly KPD. KPD and crystal chest, I think. I think I'm gonna do one more inventory of this, then I probably need to eat in real life. Need to cook as well. KPD is merging market resources. Yeah, pretty much. He bought them cheap and now he's selling them for or giving them away. Hey Rebecca. IRL cooking level. I think my cooking level is pretty high. I make pretty good food. It's probably not 99, but it's maybe like 60, 70 or something. If 99 was like a professional chef. Do I eat anything weird? Oysters, something? Not really. I eat pretty basic foods like pasta, bolognese, pizza, tortillas, curry, stuff like that mostly. Chicken salad and stuff. You made mapo tofu. I don't know why I read that in Japanese with udon noodles yesterday. That felt like at least 60 cooking level. Yeah, that's probably at least 60. To be fair, most of the food I make, the recipes aren't like that complex, but the end product is always good. Your vegetable soup is probably 75 cooking. Nice. I also usually like wing it. I might check some recipes, but I usually just wing it after checking them. Your honey glazed tendies ain't bad. Sounds good. Wait, I went the wrong way. You used to wing it and experiment a lot with pasta sauces and Mexican food. Sounds good. '98 thieving, big rats and hay ideas. Are you? I guess you're going for 99, right? Might as well if you're 98 already. We need Gordon Ramsay here with a taste-based stream for our cracked recipes. How much money thieved so far? Yeah, would be interesting to hear. You heard someone say 7.5 mil to 99. That's pretty good. Not that it's fast or anything, but, or I mean, it is pretty fast, but resumes happens. I wonder what the percentage of total GP in circulation has come from thieving and alking. It's probably high in the double digits, right? It must be at least 50%. Only gets good after like level 90. Most is from alking for sure. Yeah. Even in free to play, it's probably like 80%, 90% maybe even. You have people with 40 mil thieving XP, so a lot of GP. Yeah. And a lot of people went for high fledging. You would guess minimum 50, maybe even as high as 90. Yeah. Wouldn't mind a clue to end the stream. Just saying. Would be interesting to see a server with similar sized economy but pickpocketing and alking disable. Yeah. I guess item prices would be like crazy low. I feel like even in free to play, like most of the money came from people alking steel plates. I guess some of it is from selling like leather bodies to the store and stuff. Wonder if people would be killing more monsters that drop raw GB. Probably. Or bartering item for item. Yeah, I guess that's what you probably would do actually. Like I wanna buy 1k chaos runes, I'll pay you with 500 cow hides or something. Is high alch also free to play skill? Yeah, it is. That's how I made most of my money in free to play, was mining and alching. I had like 58 smithing maybe in free to play. Item for items used to happen a lot back in the day. True. And especially like between friends as well. Or like in small communities, I guess. How many chaos zones would you need for Major Arena? I wanna say I used like 100 death runes, but I can't remember anymore. Just one. Could have been like 100. I don't think I have it on video either, so I can't even check. Job someplace. Would you get wrecked fire striking it? You would probably need to do multiple inventories. The first thing you did day one members stream if you want to check the VOD. Yeah, I think with death runes I could do it in one inventory with like I just ran out of prayer when I got it done. I think I had like 48 prayer back then or something. Maybe even a bit lower. Apparently you can bring a cannon to the major arena, or you should be able to. I don't know if you can here, but it was like a discussion the other day in the dev Discord that it should be possible. Hey, Karsten. Could maybe use MSB too then? No. Apparently, Cannon used to be coded as a magic attack, so that's why you could bring it or something. You can only use magic spells. Might be worth it to buy some death runes just to finish faster. I would say so, yeah. One of the dudes can also lower your magic level, but I don't think it does that if you are praying magic. I could be wrong though, but I think it lowered my magic level a bit. I guess you could bring like mind bombs or restore potions. It drains magic if you're not training or praying magic. Right, yeah. I think I was flicking my prayer or something while I was doing it because I was running out. Yeah, I think if you have to leave during the thing, you can just come back and it resumes from the last monster you killed or didn't kill. I think I saw that in like in Shiloh's video. 1.6k essence, still you have 60 RC banked. Nice. That's big. Are you gonna make nature runes? Think you just fire struck, you don't know Azura's, but maybe it's harder here. Yeah, I mean it's the magic equipment affects it quite a bit, I guess. Hey, gods on you. You're gonna get everyone to run for you on the 1.5k substream, giving essence back. Nice. Good plan. No one will come. I'm sure some people would do that. Garlic is the next dead botting, right? With 10 runners, it should take 3 hours. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Nice. Fucking classic. I guess we did 4 trips already. People will come, it's S back. Yeah, you've done that so many times. Yeah, that's the first time for me, but I'm sure I will do it again if I continue doing this. Nice one, yeah. I guess the run isn't too bad, but if the server was more alive, you could get PK'd pretty easily if that happened to you. I have no food. Are green dragons bad without anti-fire potion? Not really. I think they're pretty good. I'm just using the potion since I have them. If you use a full inventory of lobsters, you will basically get a full inventory of hide, at least at my stats, even without the potion. If you use like superset, maybe you don't even need a full inventory, like 20 lobsters. But it does help a lot. I could also be using rune plate since I'm doing the potions. But I think if I wasn't, I would use this setup or maybe even full dehyde to protect from the magic a bit more. I don't know. It feels like it deals more damage than the actual melee. I could be wrong though. And I don't know how much magic defense even affects the breath. Might AFK some Shadow Warriors next. Get 84 strength. Wait, well, I guess we might as well. We can just take the spirit tree. This is some alternative pathing. What is their own crafting stream? Garlic. Green dragons are so nice. You need to get 10k of them down for 85 range. Yeah, that's quite a bit, but it's also like good XP, good clues. Guess I can do like a little bit of alchemy or herbalism before I go. Be Sunday. We'll be doing a giveaway event after. Nice. Maybe KBD mass. Sounds good. You're coming to run if index comes. I probably don't want to do that. I don't know if I'll be here on Sunday. It's also like Mother's Day on Sunday. You died with a glue on you yesterday. That sucks. Yes, you won't see him then. Maybe I'll surprise you. Wonder if I'm any close to 5k XP to level 51. I have no idea how much XP this is per potion. 88. So like bit over 1k per inventory. I guess I'll get 51 from these rare potions. How many do I actually have now? 660 Fritos. Can't wait for Clue update in October. Gilded armor. Yeah, 2 new puzzles as well. I think they're in that update. And some like other new steps, I don't know what exactly. Well, that's 51 herblore. Looking good. This one's in Wildy, that's true. I think I'm gonna take a break now, so thanks for watching. I'm gonna link my new video, so watch it or else. It's a progression video, nothing fancy. Have a good one, man. Thanks. Yeah, see ya.